Hello everybody. I do have an update here on the layout. I have finally managed to get all the lights on the layout installed and working. I had some issues over the last couple of weeks with needing to go through and replace some lights that I had accidentally pulled the feeder wires a little bit too hard and then basically pull the wires off of the LEDs and that kind of thing, and instead of go through and replace lights here in a couple places. But and I'm still working on messing around with some resistors on some of the groups of LEDs that I have set up to control the brightness and kind of get things where I want. I need to do the street lights a little bit dimmer. They're not bad as they are now, but I kind of want to get them just a touch dimmer than what they are currently. I have done some of the building lights, a little bit dimmer from what they were originally, and they look pretty good for the most part. I do have also a couple cars that have the working headlights and tail lights. You can see one up there. So those work pretty well. Kind of get a little better view of the street scene here with the street lights and the trees. The buildings are not completely done. I do have some done, but I still have some windows to install, or the glazing to install on a few of the buildings, and a couple more details to work up on those. I did get the upper level. Let's go ahead and put the lights on now. Okay, so now with the lights on, you can see that I do have the upper level now in place. I went ahead and got that glued down, and all the wiring hooked up. And I added. I still have some details to do up there, but I did get more trees added in to various areas, so it kind of blends things in together a little bit and kind of hides some of the seams and transitions and so forth. So that's looking pretty good. Again, a few more things I want to do up there, and a few more details around the layout. But at this point in time, the main things I have to do is still to, again, finish up the final wiring in terms of getting everything hooked up to the little jacks I have on the back that will where the actual power will plug into, and again, playing with some resistors on the lighting to get that where I want it in terms of brightness, and some more details to add, again, the glazing on some of the windows. And I do have to sand and stain the sides of the layout, and then install the bottom and put little feet on the bottom of the layout to kind of help with placing it on a table and not causing any kind of scratches or damage and that kind of thing. I do have some fencing to put up. I'm going to put some fencing on the upper levels around where the buildings are there, as well as around the lumber yard here on the corner of the layout, and again, other random details here and there as well. But overall, coming along. These last little things take a while, so I mean, it's probably going to be a couple months before I have this thing done at least. But certainly getting pretty far along, and overall looking pretty good and pretty happy so far with how things are turning out. And this is where things are at. So that's all for now, and thanks for watching. Bye.